All right. So are you ready for a deep dive?
I am always ready.
Okay. Because this one is going to take us on a bit of a journey
Okay.
through time and illusion.
Ooh.
We're headed to Amish country, Ohio.
Amish country?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking like buggies and bonnets right
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't be wrong, but
Yeah.
like tucked away in all that beautiful farmland and traditional crafts, there's this place where like old-fashioned charm meets the mesmerizing world of magic.
Really? Wow, that's a fascinating juxtaposition.
Right.
Yeah, this image of like a simpler life,
Yeah.
slower pace,
Totally.
and then boom, you're transported into this realm of mystery and illusion.
Exactly.
Okay, I like it.
So we're talking about Catalpa Trading Co. and Madhrikan's Theater of Magic.
Okay.
And let me tell you, this place is anything but ordinary.
All right, I'm intrigued.
So we've got their website.
Okay.
We've got some info from the Visit Amish Country folks. And we even found a YouTube video from a local channel called HCOandMORE.
Oh, wow.
So we've got some good stuff to dive into.
I am particularly interested
Yeah.
by this whole golden age of magic idea
Yeah.
that this Madhrikan's theater is dedicated to preserving.
Right.
I'm curious to see how they connect to that historical legacy.
For sure, yeah. We'll get to that.
Okay.
But before we, like, disappear in a puff of smoke,
Chuckles.
let's start with Catalpa Trading Company itself.
Okay.
It's been a family-run gift shop for, like, over 25 years.
Wow.
And they call themselves the Feel-Good Shop.
Okay.
And I gotta say, just based on their website, like, the vibes I'm getting are pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's like stepping back into simpler times.
You know, it makes me wonder, like,
Yeah.
is this nostalgia we're feeling like a genuine reflection of the past?
Yeah.
Or is it kind of like a romanticized version?
Right.
I don't know. It's something to think about as we kind of dig deeper into this.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's easy to get swept up in the charm.
Right.
But understanding, like, the context is really important, too.
Definitely.
Okay. So get this. Okay.
Inside Catalpa Trading Co. is something even more extraordinary.
Oh.
Madhrikan's Theater of Magic.
Wow.
It's one of only 3 magic shops left in all of Ohio.
3.
3.
Wow. And how many in the country total?
Less than 30
Oh, my goodness.
in the entire country.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's incredibly rare.
Right.
It really speaks volumes about their dedication
Yeah,
to keeping this art form alive,
totally.
especially in a world that's becoming, like, increasingly digital.
Right. And like, you know that YouTube video we have?
Yeah.
It actually mentions that 5 of the
Right.
world's greatest magicians were from Ohio,
Really?
including the legendary Great Raymond.
Oh, wow. I had no idea
Yeah.
that the Buckeye State had such a magical heritage.
It's amazing.
It is.
Like, I was so surprised when I learned that.
It's a reminder that history's just full of surprises.
Totally.
We often associate magic with, like, big cities and flashy productions.
Of course.
But clearly there's, like, a rich and vibrant tradition.
In these like unexpected places like
Yeah.
Ohio.
Totally.
Okay, so speaking of tradition.
Yeah.
I am eager to learn more about this whole golden age of magic thing.
Okay.
What like defined that era
Yeah.
and how did it shape the world of magic as we know it today?
Well, it seems like Madhrikan himself,
Okay,
whose real name is Raymond, by the way,
got it.
is a direct link to that era. He's
Okay.
a seasoned magician
Nice.
who even performed on stage and TV
Wow.
in his younger years.
Okay.
And now he's created this space that's like
Yeah.
part theater, part museum.
That's amazing.
It's all dedicated to preserving the art of magic.
I bet that background gives him such a unique perspective.
All right.
Yeah, not just as a performer,
Yeah.
but as someone who understands like the historical and artistic significance of magic.
Absolutely. And it seems like he's passing on that knowledge and passion through his magic shows.
Okay.
They offer performances that range
Mhm.
from 30 minutes to 2.5 hours long.
Wow, that's a range.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Drawing crowds from all over.
That's really interesting that variety in show lengths
Yeah.
suggests they're catering to like a diverse audience.
Yeah.
Maybe even families with young children
Oh, for sure.
who might not be able to sit through like a longer performance.
Totally.
So it's like a smart way to make magic accessible to everyone.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of making magic accessible,
Okay.
they have this special Valentine's Day close-up magic show coming up.
Ooh, very nice.
It's limited to just 24 people,
Oh, wow.
which makes it feel incredibly intimate and exclusive.
Ah, close-up magic.
Right.
There's just something so captivating about seeing those illusions happen right in front of you.
Absolutely.
It's no wonder it's become the most popular type of magic in America.
Yeah.
I wonder if that has to do with our desire for, like, genuine connection in a world that's become so dominated by screens and virtual interactions.
I bet you're right.
Yeah.
There's something about that shared experience, that
Yeah.
feeling of wonder and amazement.
You get from seeing magic up close that you just can't replicate through a screen.
Totally.
It's like a reminder of the power of human connection.
Absolutely.
Like, we all need that.
It taps into something primal, our fascination with the impossible. And when you experience that in like a small group, it creates this sense of like shared wonder.
Right.
Like a collective gasp of surprise that brings people together.
For sure. And it's not just the intimacy of the close-up magic that's drawing people in. There's something about the entire experience at Catalpa Trading Co. And Madhrikan's Theater of Magic. That feels like a step back in time.
I love that.
Right. And that brings us to those incredible nostalgic items they have in their shop.
Yes. Tell me more about those.
Okay, so they've got everything from handcrafted wood carvings made by the owner's son.
Wow, that's so cool.
To these amazing collectible tins.
Featuring horses, Elvis, old cars, you name it.
It sounds like they've curated a collection of Americana.
Yeah.
Those iconic images and themes that just like evoke a sense of shared cultural history.
It's true.
Yeah.
And it makes you think about why this kind of nostalgia is so appealing.
Yeah.
Especially today.
Maybe
it's like a longing for simpler times. Or like perhaps it's a way of connecting with something larger than ourselves.
Okay.
A sense of continuity with the past.
That's a really insightful point.
Yeah.
It's not just about collecting trinkets.
Right.
It's about finding meaning and connection in objects that represent something bigger than ourselves.
For sure, yeah. And don't forget those plaques they have.
Yeah, the plaques.
Like those little pieces of wisdom and humor that just make you smile.
Right.
Imagine finding one that like perfectly captures your best friend's personality.
Yeah.
Or reminds you of an inside joke.
Oh,
that's a gift that's going to be cherished.
It's that personal touch that makes all the difference.
Exactly.
It shows that you put thought and care into finding something truly special. Something that speaks to the recipient's unique identity.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a far cry from those generic mass-produced gifts that often end up gathering dust on a shelf.
Oh, for sure.
Now, remember how we were talking about Madhrikan's background?
Yes.
And his connection to that golden age of magic?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that era was all about grand illusions, elaborate stage productions, and those larger-than-life personalities like Harry Houdini and Howard Thurston.
It was a time when magic was at the forefront of popular entertainment.
Totally.
Captivating audiences with its spectacle and mystery.
Absolutely.
And it's fascinating to think about how Madhrikan's theater is keeping that spirit alive.
Yeah.
Not just through the performances themselves, but by creating a space that feels like a step back in time.
You know what's really cool? In addition to the performances and the shop, Madhrikan also offers a school of magic.
Now, that's something special.
Right.
Yeah, it shows a commitment to passing on the craft to a new generation, ensuring that the art of magic continues to evolve and thrive.
It's like keeping the flame alive.
Yes.
Nurturing that sense of wonder and possibility that magic embodies.
Absolutely.
And who knows, maybe some of those students will go on to become the next generation of great Ohio magicians, carrying on that legacy of illusion and entertainment.
It's a beautiful cycle.
Yeah.
The past informing the present, and the present shaping the future.
Totally. Speaking of the present.
Yes.
Did we mention they have an early bird discount?
Ooh, tell me more.
For those who book their tickets between March 1st and 15th.
Okay.
Of 2025.
Of 25, okay, got it.
You can snag a 20% discount on your tickets.
Nice.
Talk about a magical deal.
That's a great incentive to plan ahead.
Right.
And experience the magic firsthand.
Absolutely. And if you're still on the fence, you should know that Akron Life magazine, called Catalpa Trading Co., and Madhrikan's Theater of Magic, the best entertainment value in Ohio.
Wow, high praise indeed.
It really is.
Yeah.
And you know, it makes me think about all those hidden gems out there.
Yeah.
Those unexpected pockets of wonder and delight. Just waiting to be discovered.
Totally.
It's like a reminder to slow down.
Yeah.
Explore our own backyards.
For sure.
And appreciate the unique experiences that each region has to offer.
It's about embracing the unexpected, being open to new experiences, and allowing ourselves to be surprised and delighted by the world around us.
Totally. So we've talked about the magic, the history, the nostalgic charm, even those amazing collectible tins. Those tins.
But there's another layer to this deep dive that I think is really important, and it's all about the human connection.
Now, that's something I'm particularly drawn to.
In a world that's increasingly digital and disconnected, it's those moments of genuine human interaction that truly nourish the soul.
Think about it. In a world of social media and virtual reality, we're like craving those authentic face-to-face experiences.
Right.
And what better place to find that than in a close-up magic show where you're like sharing gasps of surprise and laughter with a small group of people all marveling at the impossible happening right before your eyes.
It's that shared sense of wonder that really sets it apart.
Totally.
It's like a collective experience of the impossible, a moment of unity that transcends the boundaries of language and culture.
It's true, and it's not just the magic shows.
Right.
Remember those handcrafted wood carvings made by the owner's son?
Oh, yeah.
Each one represents like hours of dedicated craftsmanship, a tangible expression of creativity that's meant to be appreciated up close. You can feel the care and attention that went into every detail.
For sure.
And it makes you appreciate the value of like slowing down and connecting with something real, something tangible.
It's a powerful reminder that true artistry takes time and dedication, something that's often lost in our fast-paced instant gratification world.
Yeah, for sure.
It invites us to pause, to savor the moment, and to connect with the human hand behind the creation.
And let's not forget about Catalpa Trading Co. itself.
Yeah, the shop.
It's not just a shop. It's an experience. You wander through those aisles filled with nostalgic treasures. You chat with the friendly staff. You stumble upon those like unexpected finds that just make you smile.
Totally.
It's about discovery conversation and that feeling of connection you get from sharing a laugh or a story with someone who shares your passion for those quirky, nostalgic finds.
It creates a sense of community.
Right.
Yeah, shared appreciation for the things that bring us joy and connect us to our past.
Totally.
It's a reminder that we're not alone in our love for the quirky and the nostalgic.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive into Catalpa Trading Co. and Madhrikan's Theater of Magic, I want to leave you with this thought. In a world that's increasingly fast-paced and digital, don't forget the power of those authentic human-centered experiences.
Right, whether it's a close-up magic show, a visit to a unique local shop, or simply striking up a conversation with a stranger. Embrace those moments that remind you of the magic of human connection.
Because at the end of the day, it's those shared experiences, those moments of wonder and laughter and genuine connection that make life truly magical.
So true.
So go out there, explore your world, and discover the hidden gems that are waiting to be found. It's like we were saying, you know, those wood carvings made by the owner's son. Like each one represents hours of dedicated craftsmanship.
You know? It's a tangible expression of creativity.
It's meant to be appreciated up close.
Right. You can feel the care and attention.
Just feel it. That went into every detail.
For sure.
It makes you appreciate the value of slowing down and like connecting with something real.
Absolutely. It's a powerful reminder that true artistry takes time and dedication. Something that's often lost.
For sure.
In our fast-paced, instant gratification world.
Instant gratification.
It invites us to like pause. Savor the moment. And connect with the human hand behind the creation.
And let's not forget Catalpa Trading Co.
Right. The shop.
It's not just a shop. It's an experience.
It is.
You wander through those aisles. Filled with nostalgic treasures.
So many treasures.
You chat with the friendly staff. You stumble upon those unexpected finds that make you smile.
The little things.
Right. It's about discovery. It's about conversation. That feeling of connection you get from sharing a laugh or a story.
I love that.
With someone who shares your passion for those quirky, nostalgic finds.
It creates a sense of community,
right?
A shared appreciation for the things that bring us joy and connect us to our past.
Exactly.
It's a reminder that we're not alone.
No.
And our love for the quirky and the nostalgic.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Catalpa Trading Co. and Madhrikan's Theater of Magic.
It's been a fun one.
I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
In a world that's increasingly fast-paced and digital, don't forget the power of those authentic, human-centered experiences.
Human connection, right?
It's so important.
It is.
Whether it's a close-up magic show, a visit to a unique local shop, or just striking up a conversation with a stranger.
Absolutely.
Embrace those moments that remind you of the magic of human connection.
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, it's those shared experiences, those moments of wonder and laughter and genuine connection that make life truly magical.
So true.
So go out there. Explore your world and discover the hidden gems that are waiting to be found.
Okay, I'm ready.